Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A family holds out hope for a father of three.
Everybody has been at their lowest point.
Tonight, the community comes together to help a man left on life support after an accident on I-75.
And we begin with your Easter Sunday forecast. After a day of heavy rain, most of the rain showers are now dwindling. And that's good news for both the Easter Bunny and anybody else with outdoor plans tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. No rain is tracking for Easter egg hunts. Andrew is looking at all the changes. And Andrew, even a shot at the sun tomorrow, could it be?
Well, Priya and Steve, you're exactly right. Some good news for our Easter Sunday. First, starting off with tonight, as mentioned, yes, those showers continue to dissipate very slowly, though, so it's still wet across parts of the area. But the swath of rain, which was much wider, has now narrowed a bit. Heavier rain farther to our north along Sanilac County and lighter rain a little bit farther south. This area of low pressure, well, it is weakening quite a bit, and as it does, the chance of showers continues to diminish as we go through the rest of the night. So cloudy skies overhead, still some wet conditions out there. Temperature has not budged. 43 degrees right now. That was the temperature when you joined us at 6 p.m. And those winds have died down nicely as well. But with a calm wind, relative humidity up there, watch out for patchy fog developing overnight. Temperatures right now mostly in the low 40s, and they stay right about where they are over the next few hours. By morning, we're looking at temperatures falling back down into the upper 30s to about 40 degrees. Not far from where they are now. We'll talk more about that sunshine for your Easter Sunday. Does it translate into warmer weather? More on that in your 7-day forecast in minutes.
And the day of downpours brought dozens of crashes like this one in Clinton Township. A car hit a power pole on Gratiot and Hall Road, leaving the pole teetering over the road. And the rain also forced the Tigers to call off today's game against the White Sox. It was rescheduled for August. Well, he was left on life support because of an accident in an I-75 construction zone.
Tonight, a lot of folks rallied around this father of three. They held a benefit to help him with medical bills, to help care for his children. We first told you about Daniel Clark Jr. in this unexpected accident earlier this month. Tonight, Coco McAvoy caught up with his family in Southgate. Coco, do you have an update on his condition? How's he doing?
The family of Daniel Clark says he just got out of surgery tonight and he's doing better, but he still has a long way to go. So tonight, friends and family gathered at the bar here in Southgate, hoping to raise more money towards his recovery. A group gathered at the Three Nicks Tap Room in Southgate to raise money for a local father after a horrible accident.
It's been very, very terrible for the whole family. This was unexpected.
Daniel Clark's senior son, Daniel, was working as an electrician along I-75 in a construction zone when a work truck reversed and pinned him earlier this month. He's been in intensive care ever since.
I can't do anything other than look at him lay there. And we've all been stressed to the limit and then some.
The family is still left with many unanswered questions as to why or how this accident happened. And Clark says the company his son works for isn't saying a word.
They haven't even called and said, we're sorry, we're going to let you know what we're doing.
While Daniel is fighting to recover in the hospital, his family will keep pushing for answers.
It was an accident, I understand, but I don't know what happened. And my mind would be a little bit more at ease if I knew what happened.
And if you'd like to help the family, we've got a link to their GoFundMe page on our website, clickondetroit.com. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to help. Thank you, Coco. Detroit police are searching for a victim and suspect after a bizarre incident unfolded in the parking lot of a White Castle. It happened at the fast food restaurant on Greenfield and the Lodge Service Drive. Police say a man walked up to a car and got into the back seat, and after a few minutes, he opened the door and ran from the car. That's when someone inside the car started shooting. It's unclear if anyone was hurt. Right now, police have no information on the victim or the suspects.
It was a dark day in American history. 13 lives lost in the mass murder at Columbine High School. Today, families in Littleton, Colorado gathered to mark the 20th anniversary of that school shooting that shocked America, but in years since has become all too common. The shooting ignited a national conversation about gun violence and school safety, a debate still without a solution. In a park just a few blocks from Columbine High School, they gather to honor the victim.
We showed them that we can overcome evil. We can love one another. We can become family.
20 years ago, 12 students and a teacher lost their lives.
The ripple effect of those losses continues today.
This ceremony caps off days of remembrances. A church service on Thursday, a vigil at the Columbine Memorial on Friday.
We don't want it to ever be forgotten.
And today, a series of service projects across the community, important to the family of victim Lauren Townsend.
I don't want them to remember the horror as much as I want them to remember the aftermath when they wanted to be better.
The tragedy was unlike anything America had seen before. Since then, there have been many more, each one felt in Columbine.
And I can see it in their eyes. I know exactly how they're feeling, and that just opens it all up again.
It's just unfathomable that Columbine wasn't enough.
The attack prompted an enduring debate over gun violence and school safety, and it shined a light on trauma. In 2012, after the movie theater shooting in nearby Aurora, it was Columbine survivors who created a support network for all mass shooting survivors. They call it the Rebels Project, named after the school's mascot.
A hug from a survivor is totally different than a hug from somebody trying to console you, because when you're hugging the other person, you feel it, the strength, the hurt.
20 years later, the hurt and the strength are visible again. About the only thing that really has changed since Columbine, police tactics in an active shooter situation. In 1999, police did not enter the building until 45 minutes after the initial gunfire. Now police go straight to the sound of gunfire.
Today is 4/20, a day of celebration for marijuana users around the country. It's the first pot holiday in Michigan since it became legal. Two of the biggest parties were held in San Francisco and Denver. Up to 14,000 people showed up to an area in San Francisco called Hippie Hill, of course. Police say despite all the people, the event was mellow and they only made a handful of arrests.
Well, things weren't mellow at Little Caesars Arena. Fans did their part. Tonight, the Pistons playing their first ever playoff game at the arena, but it was no celebration.
Yeah, another lopsided win for the Milwaukee Bucks moves the Pistons one game away from a series sweep. Jamie Edmonds joins us, and just really no good news tonight.
The pregame celebrations were great.
Yeah.
I was there. That building was excited. The fans were there, all wearing the T-shirts, but there are no postgame celebrations as the Pistons are down 3-1 in this series, and that was with Blake Griffin in the lineup. Eric Bledsoe just killed the Pistons tonight. Watch him drive and dunk in the third quarter.
Bledsoe looking for daylight, gets to the rim for a jam.
Bledsoe finished with 19. The Bucks led the Pistons by 21 after three quarters. Milwaukee wins this 119-103. Coming up in sports, we'll have some post-game reaction. Dwayne Casey just up to the podium. The home crowd not enough to boost these Pistons to a W.
All right. Thanks, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Sure.
It's a potential problem for people with a common allergy.
Yeah, a new study finds 1 in 3 gluten-free foods actually contain gluten. We'll have the foods considered the worst offenders. Plus,
well, it's great. It's great to be celebrity for one day.
a Metro Detroit woman becomes a celebrity for a day because she's turning 100. Her secret to living a long and beautiful life.
But at first, the changes being made to Easter services in Paris after the devastating fire at the iconic Notre Dame Cathedral.
$9 per month.
French recording artists assembled in Paris tonight for a benefit concert. It was a televised appeal for donations that will go toward restoring the fire-ravaged Notre Dame Cathedral. Before the concert, donors had pledged $1.1 billion to rebuild Notre Dame after Monday's fire gutted its spire and roof. Investigators believe that the fire started at the center of the cathedral's roof toward the base of the iconic spiral. Easter services have been rescheduled at different locations. Pope Francis presided over the annual Easter Vigil tonight at St. Peter's Basilica. The Pope carried a lit candle up the main aisle to the darkened basilica. He then reached the central altar to celebrate Easter Vigil Mass. In his homily, the Pope urged the faithful to live not for transient things like wealth and success, but to live for God.
In good health, are foods labeled as gluten-free really gluten-free? A new study finds that 32% of restaurant foods labeled gluten-free actually contain gluten. Among the worst offenders, pizza and pasta. Gluten was found in more than half of all samples. Now, it's believed the issue is likely caused by cross-contamination, but pretty concerning.
Well, this woman has the recipe for health, that's for sure. This local woman turns 100 years old.
You got to meet Emma Anderson. She was born on April 20th, 1919 in Greenville, South Carolina. In 1928, Emma and her family moved to Roseville, Michigan. Emma is the only surviving member of the Roseville-Burton High School class of 1939. A party for Emma was held this afternoon at the Roseville Recreational Center. Emma shared some tips to live until you're 100.
Hard work, loving people, going places. It's great to be celebrity for one day.
I love Emma. She now lives in Warren and she enjoys attending church and showing kindness to others. That's great advice there.
How much has Emma seen the world change?
Right? 1919.
Gosh,
that's incredible.
What an inspiration. Isn't that
yeah,
great?
Absolutely. We're also looking for you for some inspiration for Easter Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna need
weather-wise.
And I'm going to need Mother Nature's help, right? And we're getting it. We've got sunshine coming back for our Easter Sunday, especially for the afternoon. Now, for now, we have some spring showers out there, but it will help in terms of getting some beautiful flowers later this month and in the month of May. Some of those heavier showers exist in portions of Sanilac County. Always got you covered up north, of course. Sandusky, good evening. Be careful with wet roadways up there. You're still getting some decent shower activity there. It starts to dwindle somewhat across Oakland County and Lapeer County, but still light rain in Novi, Waterford, and Pontiac, and some sprinkles and light rain all the way down to Lenawee County, including Adrian. This will continue to diminish because this area of low pressure continues to weaken. You can see that happen here on 4 Live radar in this loop. Over the past few hours, a lot less rain and a lot more dry air being pumped into the system. So it will continue to weaken, and that means drier conditions by dawn for your Easter. We're looking at 43 degrees right now with a calm wind. With a calm wind out there, we might see some patchy fog by morning. We got a baseball game tomorrow on the holiday. White Sox still in town. This one, another 1 o'clock start, and this time it will start on time with that first pitch. Tailgaters, temperatures in the 40s. Milder with temps in the upper 50s by 1 o'clock and sunnier skies. Partly sunny during the afternoon. Go Tigers, a high temperature of 65 degrees by game's end. 42 right now for our friends in K-Pac and around Emmett. 43 degrees in Ann Arbor. 44 over in Monroe. Similar temperatures as what we had at 6 p.m. And temperatures will barely move later tonight. These other spots with calm winds, watch out for patchy fog that develops overnight because of this calm wind and relative humidity that will be increasing as the temperature and dew point may get closer together. We keep clouds overhead even with the rain going away during the overnight hours, so don't be surprised by clouds during the morning. Sunrise at 6:44 for sunrise services, but those clouds start to dwindle and move away as well as high pressure settles in. Once it does, those clouds break apart, they diminish, and we'll see sunnier skies. Around that area of high pressure, well, winds go clockwise, so eventually a southerly wind will boost our temperatures even further on Monday and Tuesday. You're going to love that in the 7-day forecast. For tonight, showers still coming to an end, patchy fog by dawn, temperatures stay right about where they are, right around 40 degrees when you join me tomorrow morning on Local 4 News Today. Again, sunrise at 6:44. We go from chilly in the morning to mild in the afternoon with some sunshine to boot. 59 degrees at noon, 65 for a high. Just perfect for those Easter egg rolls and any marshmallow drops. As we go into Monday, there's that warmer air moving in. 46 in the morning on Monday, but 71 for a high. Another playoff basketball game on Monday evening. 72 degrees on Tuesday, really feeling and looking like spring. But some spring-like showers and storms come back for late Tuesday and into early Wednesday. Then a little bit cooler on Wednesday, but then milder, warmer again by next weekend with more sunshine.
Love that. Love the sunshine. Thanks, Andrew.
60s, 70s. Good deal. Thanks, Andrew. Pistons explain what happened tonight. Jamie's up next for sports.
He was the first to fall in the massive federal investigation into Detroit's demolition program.
I accepted the money, and I shouldn't have.
Admitting his mistakes, coming clean, even taking a polygraph test.
Very nerve-wracking, a rough experience. But again, it's another way of me trying to get my truth out.
Speaking publicly for the first time about the kickback scheme because of the way the city responded to his conviction.
I was outraged. That's the reason why I'm here, not to try to vindicate myself in any way. I know what I did was wrong.
A Defenders exclusive tomorrow night at 11.
Little Caesars Arena was rocking tonight. Really great atmosphere for the first playoff game ever, but the home team could not find a way to beat the Bucks, and now Milwaukee is one win away from the sweep. The Pistons got off to a fast start. Here's Blake Griffin finding Wayne Ellington in the corner for the three. Gave Detroit a 13-10 lead. Ellington had 13 to the second. Pistons down 6. Blake Griffin cuts it in half with this three-pointer. Blake was great in his first game back from injury. He had 27. Later in the second, the Bucks started to pull away. Chris Middleton with the ball. He got Andre Drummond on the switch. Middleton gets the jumper to fall and the foul. Andre battled foul trouble all night. Third quarter, more from Milwaukee. Great ball movement on this possession. Eric Bledsoe wide open. He had 19. How about the fourth quarter? Down 20. Pistons showed no signs of quitting, especially Blake, even though he clearly is not 100%. Outworks everyone for that bucket. Maybe a play like that could motivate the Pistons heading into an elimination game Monday. Pistons lose 119-103. Dwayne Casey says this loss not for lack of effort from his team.
I thought we were resilient. We kept coming back. We kept fighting, kept scratching. They went on an 8-0 run there. We got it close and just couldn't recover from that. But I like the way our guys are competing, fighting. Like I told them, we have a great crowd. It's one of the best crowds we've had all year. They looked up to the top row and it was filled. And that's what we're here for. That's what we're growing to do. We're trying to get our program where Milwaukee is.
All right, this Bucks team, no joke. Pistons finding that out with each game. Andre Drummond still searching for his first playoff win. He talked about the Bucks experience taking over.
We're fighting hard. We just, it's an experienced team. You know, we've been in this position before. You know, we're a team that is trying to figure it out. So every play counts. You know, we can't ease into the game. We can't allow possessions to slip by because teams like that, you know, they thrive off things like that and they get it going quickly. And
Game 4 is Monday night. Now, there's no love lost between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. That became more obvious in tonight's Game 4. Joel Embiid swings his arm pretty strongly here. He's going to foul Jarrett Allen. Jared Dudley takes exception to this, so he shoves Embiid. Embiid just walks away, but Jimmy Butler didn't like it. Players go flying. After a lengthy review, Butler and Dudley were giving technicals. Embiid got a flagrant one. And here's what Embiid did in the fourth. How about that? The monster jam. Philly wins 112-108. They take a 3-1 series lead. Embiid led all scorers with 31. Post-game, he had all the jokes.
It was really important because we wanted to get this one and go home and try to finish it. So it feels good to be up 3-1. So we definitely don't want to be in a situation like the Warriors 2 years ago.
All right, he's talking about Golden State leading the Cavs 3-1 in 2016 and the Cavs taking that series. All right, baseball. The Tigers-White Sox game was postponed today due to rain. They have rescheduled the game as part of a doubleheader on August 6th. NHL playoffs continue. Washington, St. Louis, and Dallas all get wins tonight. Here at home, the Red Wings' new general manager would like his team to one day be back as Stanley Cup contenders. Yesterday, at his introductory press conference, Steve Yzerman stressed patience, saying this team is still rebuilding.
We've been through this before. It's up and down for organization. It takes time, and I caution everyone and temper the excitement that this is going to take time.
All right, but look what he did in Tampa.
Yeah.
He's going to do
Love
that.
having him back.
Yeah.
Love having him back. Easter morning, real quick.
Well, we're loving the weather for Easter Sunday. Now, we start off with clouds, a little chilly, temperatures right around 40 degrees, but those clouds break apart. We'll see sunnier skies by the afternoon with temperatures nicely in the mild 60s.
All right, thanks for all that sunshine. Thanks, Andrew. And thanks for watching Local 4 News at 11.
Saturday Night Live is next.